What's my name? It says, come on. Oh yes, I'm here for Foolery Friday one more time. Oh yes, sit back, relax, unwind. What's my name? Come on. Oh yes, I'm here for Foolery Friday one more time. Oh yeah, sit back, relax, unwind. Let's get into it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another Foolery Friday. Yeah. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about what's going on up on honey. It's a whole situation. I haven't had time to make a hair appointment. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know if I want braids again. I don't know if I just want my usual blowout. But child, underneath here, we family. That's all I'm going to say. Speaking of family, I'm about 300 away from hitting that 2,000 subscribers. It's Sasstober, y'all. Y'all go ahead and subscribe and join the family. Because, see, when I hit that 2,000, we're about to have a whole party up in here. Okay, I'm just saying. Thank y'all so much for the love you shown me for Sasstober #1, a hood tale. It's so funny, you get nervous as a content creator or YouTuber and you want to, think out the box or step out of, something different and how you all will accept it or receive it. It can only go two ways, good or bad. And you all showed up and showed out. I appreciate you. I really, really do. You all have just showed out this week. Now, I went live for 90 Day Fiance, and honey, that turned into a thing, child. I get into Miss West Coast later, okay? But, ain't gonna keep y'all, child, because nothing much happened this week. One thing that did happen, honey, people lost their minds when Facebook and Instagram went down. I mean, people lost their minds. They was in withdrawals. They were sweating. People were pacing. People were refreshing every 2 seconds. Refresh, 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 refresh. I didn't even know that it went down like that. I thought it was just an outage and I moved on. I had no idea that it was down for 6 hours? That's crazy. But isn't it coincidental, the timing of it going down? The night before, a woman, a whistleblower, went on 60 Minutes and baby, she had time. And honey, she had time. She got her some protein bars. She drank her some water. And she said, let's do this. Because honey, she talked about the inner workings of said Facebook child. Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, honey. She said there's some shady dealings going over there in Facebook. And I'm going to tell it. She a whole snitch out here. And then the next day, Facebook goes down. Mark Zuckerberg says that he lost $6 billion from Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. They went down and he lost $7 billion. My God, I can't even comprehend that. $7 billion from those apps. That just shows you how much money he makes from those 3 apps. He probably will make it back within a couple of weeks, I'm sure. But he'll be okay. He's worth, what, $130 billion, so he's fine. But it's just interesting how people are so addicted to, these apps. I think a lady was talking about it, and she says that she didn't realize how attached she is to Facebook. That she was refreshing that page, refreshing. She was telling people, Facebook is down. And she said she didn't realize how addicted, she used the term addicted she was to Facebook until, it went down. So Anyway, it's back up, child. So y'all can go over there to your auntie's recipes and her talking about the Lord and her talking about her grandbabies, your cousins out there fighting. So it's good. Now go on back over there to Facebook, child. Let's move on. Adele made an announcement October 15th. She is releasing a new album. I'm here for it. It's been 6 years. And I am here for it. Honey, Adele looks good. She done lost some weight. Nice skin. She got a new man. Ooh, honey, Adele been doing it, child. So, Adele dropped a bombshell and said, new music is coming. And I'm ready. I love Adele. I love her music. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, as soon as she drops it October 15th, I mean, you know, I'm going to have to go ahead and download it, you know. I don't care. It could be ding. I'm like this. Come on, Adele. Yes, Lord. Sing it. Sing it. And apparently the video is in black and white, so you know it's going to be a daggone banger. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to Adele's new music. I really am. Oof, I'm so excited. Let's move on. Dispatcher receives a call. 3 o'clock in the morning. Lady screaming, there's a dead body in my bed. There's a dead body in my bed. There's a dead body in my bed. Officers gets on scene. Lady opens up the door, frantic, screaming. He's in the bedroom. He's in the bedroom. Officers goes to the bedroom. Sure enough, there's a body in the bed. It just so happens to be a whole sex doll. Don't ask me how I know, just know it to be true. And that is Sass's Hillbilly Tales. I usually save this story. I usually save my reality TV stories for Sass Trash News, but I really only have one. So, y'all remember Geoffrey? Y'all remember Geoffrey, right? 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days. He was with V. Remember, V was the Russian girl who had the unfinished apartment. Remember when Geoffrey got home, he had a woman in his house and V did a pop-in, child, a pop-up. And it was about to be a throwdown in the house, child. Y'all remember that? Geoffrey, he spent time in prison. Y'all know he was a whole convict out here before he ended up on this show. Well, then things start coming out about him like the hit women. Geoffrey, fiance, ex-fiance, Kristen Wilson says that Geoffrey ambushed her on the night of June the 9th, 2019. 2 years. 2 years. And the trial just started. 2 years ago, he done beat this woman up. Kristen recalled Geoffrey repeatedly bashing her face into the steps and walls. She said there was a struggle, and he began dragging her up and down the stairs. Kristen says, when I was screaming, I was trying to get away, but I couldn't. He was too strong. The prosecution showed the photos of the victim with 2 black eyes, a swollen forehead, and a large knot, bloody lip, and a bruised spine. Geoffrey, you going to prison. Geoffrey, you going to prison. You going to be doing all that to them inmates? You going to try to drag an inmate up and down the cell? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going to bash an inmate's face up against that cell wall? I think the F not. Have fun, Geoffrey. Now listen to this. After the attack, Kristen said that she was stuck in the bedroom. He sat on the edge of the bed with her phone, forbidding her to leave the room. Let's add kidnapping to that. After Geoffrey fell asleep, she ran from her home barefoot to the neighbor's house where she called the police. October 2nd was day 2 of Geoffrey's trial. Of course, they had all kinds of evidence. Of course, she was talking on the stand. Of course, he has a past. The jury heard all this. It took the jury an hour and 30 minutes to come back and say, Geoffrey, you no good piece of trash, you're guilty. Guilty, imprisonment. Yes, honey, Geoffrey, you going to prison, child. Now, how long is Geoffrey going to go to prison? Well, it can be from 8 to 30 years. Geoffrey is accused of kidnapping, aggravated assault, and several other things. And the sentencing date is December the 3rd. Geoffrey, you're a whole clown out here. Beating that woman up like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you got 2 sons. They seem like such nice boys on the show, which they probably are. But their father, piece of garbage. V, you flew all the way around the world to his house just to show up, and there's another woman sitting there. Let's move on. Y'all remember I reported a while ago that Chris Brown was facing charges of battery when they were, I guess he was having a party at his house, and allegedly he slapped a woman's weave out her head. I'm going to need for y'all to quit going to Chris Brown's house. Nothing good ever goes on at Chris Brown's house. Well, according to TMZ, according to Rolling Stone, the case has been dismissed. The charges have been dismissed, honey. Chet said that it was insufficient evidence. Y'all, please stay out of Chris Brown's house. Please stay out of Chris Brown's house. Nothing good goes down at the Brown residence. I'm going to need for y'all to get your cousin. My Caucasian persuasions, get your cousin. There's a piece of trash in Virginia Beach, a whole racist out here, okay, who lives with his mother. 47-year-old man, okay, I'll put him right here. Apparently his wife left him. I wonder why. So he had to move back in to his mother's house. 47 years old. He living in the basement. And what does he do on his free time? To make himself a better human being, a better citizen over there in good old Virginia Beach, he blares racial slurs, the N-word, and he plays monkey noises over the intercom so everybody can hear it. Now, his neighbor is a black woman, and that's what she hears all the time. He does it even when she is walking her child to the bus stop. I'm going to need for everybody in that neighborhood, or ma'am, I'm going to need for you to get your male cousins, and I'm going to need for y'all to beat his ass. I mean, I'm not one for violence, but absolutely disgusting human being. Well, of course, this went viral. People found out where he lived, his car, his license plate, his job, and guess what, y'all? F-I-R-E-D, you're fired. So not only is he a 47-year-old loser who's single now because his wife left him, he's living at his mother's in the basement. Now he's unemployed. I'm not one for violence. I'm gonna need somebody to handle that. Not in my state. You are blaring that? Officers have been called several times. But the officer says he's not doing anything illegal. Can you believe that? There's nothing that they could do. Not even a noise ordinance. I feel so bad for them neighbors, and I especially feel bad for that mother having to hear that. Get your cousins. Get your cousins. Let's move on. Now, if some of you wasn't at the live, I had a 90-day fiance recap. I did it live, and I also had someone slid into my DMs. So I called her West Coast. She slid into my DMs thinking I was someone else by the name of Pam. So she slid into my DMs, cussing me out, child. She done called me all kinds of names. She done called me a see you next Tuesday. Making threats, talking about she's licensed to carry. I mean, she just cut up. So I thought that it was the appropriate thing to do as a family to reply. Oh, she seen my reply, child. She seen it. And she replied back. I was hoping I would get a little bit more information, but I didn't, friends. She says, oops, my bad. I do apologize. Sorry. And that was it. Now, I sat there and I read it. And I really wanted to know who Pam was. I really wanted to know who this man was that you threatened a person by the name of Pam. That you actually went into a stranger's DM calling them all kinds of see you next Tuesdays. But then I thought better of it because I was going to reply back. Because see, I was going to go down that rabbit hole of hell. But then I thought, Sam, obviously, West Coast ain't wrapped too tight. You don't want them problems. Even though I would love to know the backstory. Is there a Pam? Did Pam slide into his DMs? What's going on here? But I thought better of it, friends. I thought better of it. And I was like, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. Because stuff like that will come back and bite you. But that's it, friends. It wasn't that special. I just wanted to give you an update that she did reply back. Good luck to you, West Coast. I hope you don't end up in jail. Or worse. Because, honey, you out here cutting up. And that's it, friends. That's it for Foolery Friday. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend, okay? Be safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wait a minute. Bless me, child. Bless me again. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.